Hey everyone, it's Mr. Clutch here. Wanted to look at today's action on SPY and QQQ and see what the plays look like. So we're going to start by drawing some zones pretty quickly. Basically, we're taking the high wick down to the candle of the next body. So this was high of yesterday. We're not looking at today's action yet. This is what Casey does in the Team 2 Discord, and I like to mimic that. This one, your body's pretty high, so I'll kind of just take it to the bottom of this little area here where there was a clear. Look at all those candles that closed right on it. And then we could do the same. This one kind of lines up right in the middle of that one, so we're fine. And this low lines up. So this is a pretty strong range we have here. I'm going to stick with that for now. We could go back and draw more, and especially to get our high ranges, we'd have to go way back. Actually, we're at all-time high, so there's really nowhere to go here. So let's switch over to 2 minute now and look at what today looked like. So we're coming in, if we actually gapped up above, so we're kind of going to look and see like, okay, what's going to happen out of the gate. We're watching our EMAs, right? And yeah, I mean, for this gap up, and then you're kind of fighting the EMAs, and even as we're fighting across here, the 48's catching up. We're still technically moving up here. We're kind of down a little from this pre-market high, so you'd probably note that for sure. You'd want to have something up here along that pre-market high, and it looks like we're not able to get up through there. So yeah, you could just start by looking at some trend lines here. If you have something like that and you're kind of losing this here, I still don't like that this is, you could get caught off sides really easy on this right here. I could see that, and you get pulls back and stops you out. But especially the way this is, I'd like to see a nice close below the 48, and then once that starts building there, you can kind of build out your trend line there, somewhere in there, and kind of just follow that down. But really, you want to see this thing get to moving here before you really are looking stuff. Here's a nice little flag right here, but personally, I'm not taking that because we're coming right into the 48. You could draw something back up here. Let's see, this one's actually not bad as we lose both. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, you can kind of get in here again. You've got your 200 right below, but you could play that one. As soon as that's breaking, you're losing the third. Actually, you could even get in here and probably really be okay. And then we've got this trend line. These trend lines are very clean today. I want to try something actually. I don't know if you guys know you can do this or not. Let me get rid of these. There is this extended line. Some people are not sticklers about trend lines. Casey especially, he'll draw a line just kind of showing the direction of this little trend or this flag, and that's perfectly fine. It's to each their own. He does amazing with it. I've always been one to really want to connect points, so to see how a trend line reacts, and I'm not really surgical about it all the time, but I think it's fun to do sometimes. So this extended line, you can connect 2 points and it'll make the line for you. So we're going to want to look at the low of these two candles. So it's 40 or 57, 62, and 70. Let's see where that. So number one, 62, and this one's 70. So look at that perfect trend line, and let's see at the low of this here. Yeah. So I mean, it's like these are dancing right off it. We know this is a pretty valid trend line. It's got exact touches, maybe a cent or two off here. So when this starts breaking down, I like that. It increases your chances. Let's go over here and look at it on this one here too. So let's just pick these two wicks. Let's see what they look like. Let's see. We've got the low is 07 and 11. Let me put those in there. You just double click on it. If you haven't ever used this before, you just pick your 2 points, and you just you can put your coordinates in. So this is marking the wherever you pick your point. So I'm looking at the low here. That's 457.07, and the low of this candle, 457.11. I'm putting those in there. Look at that. That brings you, once that starts breaking down right into 13, I think you can feel pretty good about that. Let's try one more here. This to see if we can catch the big one. So on this one, after a couple candles building out here, you can just build it on these two. Let's see. So we've got 21 and 30 for the lows of these two candles. 21 and 30. Bam, right here. You're in right here. You can probably hold that pullback. I don't think it stops you out. And then you catch the massive move. So just something kind of cool to play with if you get pretty precise with your trend lines. You could even take like this point and move it up here. Once this kind of resets and moves up, we could pull this point. I'm just dragging right now to like right there. The low of that one is 83. It's right on it. Look where that gets you. That even picks the high for you, and you never even upside down. So there's something to it. Again, I don't think it's like absolutely necessary that you have to have precise trend lines and they have to be exactly right. But I do think there's something to them that you can look at with this kind of stuff, and really find good trend lines. So as you're coming down now you've caught this big move, and we're just slicing through our zones below with very little resistance. So you could really be in some nice moves here. I could see this one right here. Same thing. You could catch that off the 13, get back in. Once again, we lose the zone. We flag back to it. We project the 13, and off we go. So then you get one more nice push up into the zone through the 13. Once it loses the 13, it doesn't reclaim it till the last few candles of the day. So nice moves today. Really nice moves that you could have caught there on SPY. So Qs, I won't draw zones. I'll just look quickly. It's got to be pretty similar. Yeah, as you come out here, we get that initial push up. Then we're kind of chopping EMAs. I don't like anything here, but I like this. That's a pretty nice trend line. And so you might take it here, get off sides, and it comes back up, fakes you out, and then goes. That could be a situation that you get yourself in. But I don't mind that again, kind of like trying to get back in once that re-breaks down there. But nothing crazy. And then you see this one here. You kind of just draw this like consolidation line, and as soon as it breaks down under it and it's coming off 13, you can get back in there. Amazing little flag right here. That's textbook. And then another textbook flag. I mean, there was just entries all day on both SPY and Q. Again, once here, this is kind of steep and rounded, so it's kind of hard to maybe find entry back in. But yeah, you could probably line up those 2 points right there and see that break through it, and then ride that into that last low of the day. So anyways, hopefully this was helpful. Nice trend down day after some chop early here on Qs, and yeah, if not, I mean, even if you lost money today or you didn't catch the big move, there's another trading day, and then there's another trading day, and then there's another trading day. So just stay patient. Don't feel FOMO on these moves. They'll happen more than just today, I promise. So anyways, with that said, probably won't get a video in tomorrow. Maybe I'll get some over the weekend. I'm going to be in the mountains of Colorado over the weekend, headed out tomorrow, and so there may be some downtime to kill where I might make a video or something, but if not, we'll get back in it maybe a couple times next week as we get ready to finish off the summer and we're into August. So that said, thanks for watching, and like, share, comment, questions, anything you have. I'm always happy to respond. So hope to see you back soon, and have a good rest of your day.